Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Peace be upon you, all of you. A lot of my Somali family asks me, you are shifted, speaking for Palestine rather than Somalia. And at the same time, they know who I am. Yes, I speak for Palestine. First of all, they are my family. Yes, they are my blood family. They all know the Somalians as well. When I tell you, or you asking me my clan, you already know that we are from Middle East. But not only that, I'm Somalian, and speaking Palestinian is a duty to all Muslim, or for the apartheid that they going through under. It's duty for all human beings to speak on behalf of Palestinians. And as a Muslim, it is crucial that we speak, we hate, and we take an action from it, the oppression like this. It doesn't matter whether it's a Palestinian or anybody else. Yes, I was speaking for Somalia, and Somalia, we had a problem in our civil or problems, and we don't see that the meddling of the West, what is causing us, most of us, we talk about clan, nothing else. And this is different, and this is a people who've been occupied for years and years and have been humiliated and refused for a life in this world. I am Ahl Bayt. I am Ahl Bayt by Hassan. I am bin Hashim. Because I am Somalian doesn't mean that I haven't got a family in Palestine. I do. We are the first ethnically cleansed in this world. Is my family, Ahl Bayt. Thanks to the English, it happened to us. We went to migration in Somalia and in the time of the Prophet. Then, especially the Ba'alawi. But the rest, they went by force there as a migration because they've been expelled by force because Saudi was massacring them. That is why we went in there. We've been welcomed to Somalia. We took part of the spreading the religion, law and order. We were part of the discovery and rebuilding Somalia. I cannot say that I'm not Somalian. But when I told you that I am Ashraf, you automatically say to me, oh, you're Arab. You describe me that way. So what stops me speaking for the Arab then? All the people who knows me from Facebook and everything, they messaging me because there is a problem for the sea in Somalia now, and from south and north, the Ethiopian matter. But now there is a bigger issue is coming up. Maybe that one I will talk about. The one between Ethiopia and Somalia, it is something that the government has to talk The president is everywhere talking about that. And every Somalian person have got a duty to speak about that, not only me. The issue that now concerns me that I have to talk about is going to be because the English and the American decided some interference in Berbera's board. Maybe I will talk about that. But as the question that I was asked, if I tell Palestinians that I am Ahl Bayt, they know that I'm their family. That doesn't mean that I'm from Somalia. We are 45 million people who are all exiled, except 5 million, which is a small land, end up with a small land called Jordan. The rest, we are all over the world. 45 million. 40 million, which is exile. In our own land in Saudi, we have got a very, very, very small place. It's not even 200,000 people left in there. But we are in Iran. We are in Iraq. We are in Syria. We are in Palestine. We are in Jordan. We are in Lebanon. We are in Turkey, especially Cyprus. We are in Pakistan. We are in Afghanistan. We are in Somalia, in Ethiopia, in Kenya, in Mali, in Tanzania, in Morocco, Algeria, Tunisia. We are all over the world. Egypt. We are all over the world. The only thing we have got is our surname. And when we mention our surname, we do recognize each other and we do know each other who is who. You know what teaches you to be exiled? You don't lose touch with your family. Somalian, we've been respected. We are part of it. I will never trade with anything. Today, if I've been given to go back to my land, I'm not going back. I'm Somalian. But that doesn't mean that I have to forget the rest. That doesn't mean I have to forget the rest. They are my family. I can see the news reporters. I can see the people who died there. How many family was my family died there? How many boys were reporting it? Have got the men and women reporting. They all have Al-Sharif. I can see. And they my blood, they are. Just the same thing goes the rest of Palestinians who've been exiled, expelled deliberately, refused to go back, just like us. Before, the only people who is full refugee in this world, before even the United Nations been established, was us. The second was the Jewish people. But the Jewish people haven't been expelled by human being. God decided for them. Nothing to do with any human being. For us, the West and some greedy Arab decided for us that we will not be in Middle East. But the end of the day, and they know that we will go back. But that day, that is a God's promise, we will go back. No one is going to stop that. But it's not today or tomorrow. I don't have to worry. Maybe I will not be alive to see that day. Maybe my grandchildren will not be alive to see that day. But the day will come. The day Jews will go back to the Middle East. The day Ahlul Bayt will roll back. Middle East will come. But it's not today and tomorrow. Saudi make sure that family bin Saud, they made sure that we are not coming back soon. But we are not out there just because they decide that. The time that we going back is written from min Allah. In His God's side, it had to come from there. The Mahdi that you are crying out for comes from us. The reason we were expelled because this land was one in the first place. One. Jordan, Syria, Iraq, Egypt, Yemen, Lebanon, Palestine, they were all one land. For the decision had been made for a long 200 years or 300 years ago by the colonizer, divided, and we were the rulers. The biggest university in Baghdad, the office was in Baghdad, the seat was in Mecca and Palestine. So, if we are still ruling there, English had no choice. French had no choice to come and meddle in there. But they chose and showered some few men to be a king in the Middle East. And then to be wiped out. Even though we were given, some of us, the chance to become in like United Arab Emirates, in Jordan, still in Palestine, the Holy Mosque, we've been given that chance still to rule, and Baghdad. But step by step, slowly, we've been massacred there. So the people started to migrate out of Middle East. That is how our great-great-grandfathers came out to this heavy migration, went from Far East and to Africa and to Europe. So, like a Palestinian, wherever any Sharif comes, they get full refugee. Why? When they start this declaration of getting a refugee, the only one who was refugee was us. So we are in the top of the book. That is how our migration happened. So my family, Somalia, I'm Somalia. I still have got the blood of Somalia. I never call myself anything else. I hate Saudi. I don't like it. If that two beautiful mosque is not there, Baytullah and Baytul Rasulullah, I wouldn't even think one night in my head about Saudi. And I'm Somali. And I will ever be. I will always be. But in Somalia, we are all different clans, aren't we? Just like the Middle East. And I'm still Sharif in there. I'm still Ahl Bayt in there. I didn't take any other clan. I still have got my surname. And you know that when I say to you, I'm Ahl Bayt, you are, yeah, slowly, you're telling me that, you're pointing me that I am from Middle East. You know, discrimination, a person cannot discriminate himself. People do discriminate. I will be pointed exactly that I'm a Middle Eastern. So that doesn't mean that I have to forget my background as well. Not the background as the tree of the family, but there is a blood of mine out there in Mali, in whole Africa, in Somalia, in the Middle East, in Asia. But that is not the reason that I was speaking for Palestinian. Palestinians had been oppressed, and oppressed day in and day out for 75 years. It's too long. What is happening today, it feels it to the end. And you don't know how we are feeling, the Palestinians or the Ahl Bayt feels, who is exiled. We are identityless sometimes. You Somalian tell me that when I say when I give you Munira Sharif Hassan, or you say, are you Ahl Bayt? Yes. Oh, you're Middle Eastern. Because I'm not proper Somali. In the Middle East, I haven't got identity. I don't have a passport. I don't have anything. I don't have a state. I'm a full refugee in the United Nations Declaration of Refugee. I am the first on the book. You don't feel, you don't see, you don't understand how somebody who's exiled feels the thing that you take granted, belonging somewhere. Belonging somewhere. No one can understand unless you go through. That is what we did. That is what we are. By expelling Gazans from their own home, it opens very painful wound that we are all suffering with. And it's not acceptable. It has to stop. No more expulsion for Middle Eastern. No more expulsion for Middle Eastern. We don't want that. Why? Why we have to go through that? Because somebody decided just being greedy to get our assets. Somebody decided that they can do whatever they like, pretending that they are a god or something. It has to stop. It has to stop. Thank you very much. So I'm as much Somali as you are, and Palestine is they are my family as much as you are my family. Thank you very much.